What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. FG2G here, and today I'm going to attempt to do something just a little bit different than the norm, which is a story time. And I guess we'll call this not love, just basketball. I don't know, but it's a college story time, so stay tuned. All right, so listen. If you've ever been to college or you know anybody that's currently in college, usually you have to have some sort of ID, get you access to different things, the dorm, yada, yada, yada. So if you're a freshman or a new student, usually within like the first week or so, you're supposed to, go get said ID, get your little photo taken and whatnot. So I was a transfer student, so I didn't have one, so I was going to get mine. While down there, you see a lot of people. And I happened to see this guy, and he was with a friend, so I don't know who was getting the ID. I don't know, but I saw him down there. So, long story short, I don't remember how it went. It's been a while, but he might have sent me maybe like a message on social media or whatever. But he was a familiar face at that point. I was like, oh, dude from the photo ID area. Okay, hey friend, what's good? You know what I mean? And but I wasn't really interested for real. He was shorter than me, and I know that's superficial, but I'm just being honest. He wasn't bad looking. He was just like shorter than me, and I just wasn't really feeling that. Yeah. So, but anyway, we started, chit-chatting. He did music, so we started hanging out. I like music, so I think that kind of that lured me in a little bit. I don't know if that's the right word, but that is okay. So anyways, chit-chatting. One night he asked me to, come watch him at the rec center, play basketball. And I mean, I wasn't really feeling him, so watching him really didn't mean nothing to me. I really didn't want to go, but I think he ended up asking me like a couple of times. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll go watch you. Hey, friend, do you think? Whoop, whoop. So, if you know anything about a rec center, you got workout, a lot of times you got workout equipment. It might be 2 or 3 floors, got the basketball court, it's multi-purpose, right? Got laptop station if that's your thing. And there wasn't a lot of people there at the time. So I was like, okay, well, I guess it's not too shabby. So the basketball, I think, was on like a lower level. Then there maybe, was a few steps, and then, the walkway has got a bench, a railing, and everything. For whatever the reason, I had put my keys down on the table. Hold on to this bit of information. I put my keys down on the table on the basketball court, and then I went up the steps to just watch. Okay, after he laid, his game down on me and kissed my cheek, he went to go play. Okay, I think it was just, he had like one friend down there. And listen, like I said before, I didn't even want to be there. But the friend that he was with, I think he said something about, I see you got groupies. Oh, really? Listen, bro, I don't even want to be here. Groupie, why don't you turn your ugly self around and just play? Because everybody ugly when you feel like you've been disrespected. Don't do me. Anyway, that was his friend. That's neither here nor there, but I still feel some kind of way. Anywho, the games begin, right? And I'm just sitting there watching the foolishness, whatever was going on. And from my side view, I see these 2 chicks storm into the rec center. Listen, they was off to the races or something. They was on a mission. Because low-key, there was like an informant in the rec center. And I guess she, boop, boop, boop. Girl, listen. So they came in. I didn't know that. They came in. I saw it. I'm over here to the left. I saw that. I was like, oh, boy. So they made their way over to me. And she was like, who are you here to see? And you know how, like, on Love and Basketball, Monica's, having the thoughts in her head. And she's like, D up, Monica. D up, Monica. I'm like, think fast, Kim. Think fast, Kim. Because I'm a lover, not a fighter. Make love, not war. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, she said, who are you here to see? And I was like, I'm just watching everybody. For real, though. I'm just watching everybody. And I think she proceeded to tell me something about that's her boyfriend, or they talk, or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like him no way. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm, like I said, I'm just watching everybody, you know. And I like to finesse the conversation a lot of times. So we went from, who are you here to see, to, girl, what's your major? I'm like, girl, business administration. What about you? You like it here? She's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, well, good to meet you. And I finessed myself right on up out that door, because I don't really do drama. I don't. So I finessed my way on up out of there. But by the time I got back to the dorm, I had to knock on the door, because like I had said, I had put my keys on the table on the basketball court, and I had left those. But thank God my roommate was inside, and I told her what happened, right? And she was like, you know, you want me to go back down there with you to get your keys? And I'm like, yeah. You know, and if you know my roommate back then, you know she ain't finna bust the grape in a food fight, and neither am I. So, you know, but two hands are better than one, and you need the buddy system to go get your keys. So that's what we did. So we went back, I got my keys, but listen, when we went up in that rec center, tell me why this chick that was like, who you here to see? Girl, listen, she was talking to that man reckless. She wasn't loud, but he looked like he was a little kid getting fussed at so bad. And he was just standing there so attentively, like, because he's shorter than her. He was like, I was like, do these chicks run this mother? Heck yeah, obviously, because he ain't said boo. Not nothing. So as she was, you know, giving him the whole rundown, whatever she was saying, you know, I just don't make no eye contact. Just go get your keys. Go get your keys, Kim. And so I did that. And we walked up out that joint. I think the informant was over there in the laptop section, you know, kind of just taking it all in. I didn't know the girl, because you know, but I think, yeah, anywho, we left, and I was like, girl, whoo, you know. So I think for the next few days in my head, I was like, oh gosh, just get to class, because the building that I had the majority of my classes in was like a 10-minute walk from the dorm, and I was like, just ain't nobody studying me, you know what I'm saying? But just focus. I don't want to fight. I don't even like him. Just focus. So like, I knew right then and there, I don't want the drama. I ain't about that life. Who are you here to see? Absolutely nobody. Girl, I'm out of here. For real. So anyways, that's my story time. Yeah, I guess I was gonna have to engage in a little fisticuff. I don't know, but I wasn't trying to figure that out. So anyways, stay in school, stay out of drama. Don't eat up every noodle that you can find, and go to class. Yeah, and if you like story times, if you like me sharing the story times, let me know, and we'll see what we can do about coming up with some more. Okay? Anyway, have a good one, and I will see you next time. Peace.